there gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I wipe my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Gleyber Torres, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mieses is there, 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
So stepping in is Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259, 7 homers, and 37 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
Nope.
And 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order, do some damage. So when in a pretty good position.
Castle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. We played an inning, still 0-0. So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Aaron Judge.
First offering, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That's it.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card. He's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
In now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 26 home runs and 65 RBIs. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Ball 2.
That's out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And right into the shift. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be DJ Stewart. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday.
Designated hitter, number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Drilled to the right side. Torres picks it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Stewart, the runner at third with no outs. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoke toward third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
So the next to bat will be Michael Franco. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. stretch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Gallo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Clint Frazier is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 77.
Now to the plate, here is Johan Mieses. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Johan Mieses.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Nope,
and that misses 1-1.
No,
2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying?
Up next,
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to stand in is Jumai Jones. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One strike now from Cole.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
I
strike.
wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
Hey. The count is 2-1.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Mieses is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Comes set and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
To 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Ryan Mountcastle is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping in once again is DJ Stewart. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Stewart stands at second with 2 gone. Hot shot down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
At the plate, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now here's the first offering.
Ball in.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, loses. Voigt.
Striding in is Luke Voigt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And there's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hard hit towards center. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Johan Mieses. First offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready to take his hacks again. Freddie Galvis blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The 1-0 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
That's
a little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Giancarlo.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A bouncer to the left side, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 21 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Galvis back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Two and 0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped down the first baseline. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And now here is Gio Urshela, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the AB now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Higashioka at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate is Jahmai Jones, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, here is Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle. High in the air down the right field line. Into the stands, he got it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So now here is Gleyber Torres. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Into center field, line drive base hit. Torres is on his way home. He will score as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. Mullins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo.
1-0.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third, one away. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2.
Count 4.
Clint Frazier, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
From the belt, the pitch, and that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Severino recovers, but no chance to recover. Frazier is on at first after the strikeout, and not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him.
No, that's cold.
Rizzo over at second. Frazier at first, 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The O's lead this thing 4-2. Davy Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Jake Cave. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Garcia benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it. Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And it's another K, so back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Jones takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping in next, Gleyber Torres. His career numbers in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Comes set with the 0-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Nope,
A ball and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready now for Baltimore. Yohan Mieses. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
I got the count 2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Freddie Galvis will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Mieses aboard here at first with nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Aye.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jim Hall.
So next to bat will be Jahmai Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
Digging in next, Cedric Mullins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Orioles strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
He's set and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hicks, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-2 the count. And now pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ready on 1-2, and he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting,
Runner at second, 1 away, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. From the stretch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside, 3-0 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
now batting, third baseman,
Aaron O'Day answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 56.
Michael Franco will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the stretch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Johan Mieses, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 0-2 home, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, here is Clint Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now that.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Frazier takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Next to hit is Gio Urshela. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. first pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is lined hard to deep left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jorge Lopez earns win number 4 on the season. Andrew Miller hammers down to save his 37th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They were sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.